which is the cause. And therefore it has no end. If one sees the beauty of that, then life has a totally different meaning. Please, as we said, we are talking over together. It's not the speaker is stimulating you, then the speaker becomes a drug, then you depend, and all the mischief begins. But if we are together inquiring into this, probing very, very carefully, skeptically, with a great deal of doubt of everything you have examined, because that may not be complete examination. Doubt, skepticism are great factors in life. And so we should together go into this question of death. What is it that dies? And what is it that lives? Both of them go together. When you use the word death, dying, it means that you have also lived. The two cannot be separated. That's a basic truth that cannot be separated, as you cannot possibly separate relationship as though by itself, like a hurt, like a wound, like a fear. They're all interrelated. There is no one problem. One problem, if it is properly understood psychologically, then in that problem all problems are included. But if you separate and say this one problem I must solve, then you are reducing life into a shoddy little affair. But if one examines one problem completely, and that to understand the nature of that completeness, one must understand how one approaches a problem. So, we must be very clear that life and death go together. They are not something in the distant. When one is young, full of life, enjoyment, and great deal of energy, one doesn't ever think about the other end. As one grows a little bit older, watches one's son die, then you begin to question, then you begin to shed tears and the anxieties of life. Death is there for all of us. So what is it to die? And so what is it to live? One cannot ask what it is to die without asking what is it to live. If we don't understand the living, then we'll be frightened of the other. Naturally. But if we understand the nature of living, then we'll comprehend also deeply the nature of dying. Not what happens after death, but rather what happens before one dies. That's far more important to find out what happens before dying, rather than what happens after. Volumes have been written of what happens after. And we're all eagerly searching or waiting or rationalizing what happens after. But we never look at what happens before. So we are going together look what happens before. What happens to all of us before? The thing called living. The thing called becoming. The struggles, the pains, the anxieties, the loneliness, the deep, endless sorrow, working from morning till night, till we are 60, and then retire to die. This is what we call living. And we are questioning whether that's living at all. Please, you must question this, not I, not the speaker. But each one of us must question. Question, not find an answer. It's a challenge. And we must know how to meet a challenge. This is a challenge. What is our life? The living. The acquisition of money, search for power, sexual fulfillment, the striving, the conflict, the fears, the anxieties, the loneliness, and the deepening sorrows. Is that our life? It is our life. It's everlasting becoming something. That's why you all belong, not all, some of you belong to some group hoping to become something, to become illumined, to become rich. So the becoming has a cause, and if you don't become in a certain direction, you go to the other, and keep this strain of becoming all the time. That's all daily life. In the business world, in the political world, in the religious world. Think of it, absurd, in the religious world. The priest becoming the bishop, bishop becoming cardinal, and the cardinal eventually became the top dog. No, you see, please don't laugh at it. You see the fact. See